Welcome again to the M1F1 season, where the last race we had was Canada and the winner being Malvida. But today, we are here at Singapore with a 3.1 mile circuit. 3 DRS zones meant for speed and overtaking, and 23 turns here at the Singapore Grand Prix. In terms of tires, we have the C5, the C4, and the C3, with the fastest being the soft tires. Also available are the intermediates and wets, just in case if there is rain on the track. But in today's case, we are cleared for the weather. From last race Canada, there was a lot of rain and a lot of crashes, putting drivers in horrible conditions. But today Singapore, dry weather, but it is one of the toughest tracks in Formula 1 history alongside Monaco. With the turns being very narrow and horrible for overtaking, we're going to see how the drivers do against this track. And before we start the Grand Prix, we're going to go over the starting grid. Starting off, we have Equinox putting the fastest lap, followed by Malvida, Perez, Hamilton, Magnussen, Leclerc, Verstappen, Grosjean, Ricciardo, Pierre Gasly, Kvyat, George Russell, Carlos Sainz, Lupin, Pop Dog, Antonio Giovinazzi, Nicholas Latifi, Ultra, Bolt, and last but not least, Evek and Ejak. Well, that settles the starting grid. Let's head over to the track. The 5 red lights are lighting up, ready to start this Singapore Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. Good start for Equinox. Malvida in the inside line, followed by Lupin and Charles Leclerc. Malvida takes the inside line, doesn't quite catch it. There's already a yellow flag on the track, but nothing has happened so far. Here we have the replay of the start. And it looks like Pop Dog was chasing, and he hits the back of the AlphaTauri, causing front wing damage, we believe, and that is horrible for him. We have Pop Dog against Lupin. Lupin passes Pop Dog in that second turn. Here we have Lupin trying to make up positions from that start. He takes the corner a little bit wide and he taps the wall just a little bit. He might have damage here. Oh no! Pop Dog is off and he hits the wall. He hits the wall behind him and he hits the wall in front of him. Oh my word, this is horrible for the Red Bull. Here we have Malvida against Lupin, and Lupin pushes Malvida against the wall, and Malvida hits the wall again, having front wing damage, and Leclerc is pressuring him. Malvida is chasing Hamilton. It looks very close, but Malvida taps the wall just a little bit, going into the next turn. This is really close between both of them, but here we have Pops in the Red Bull, chasing after Equinox, and he spins out a little bit, and he hits the wall. Pop Dog hits the wall. That is going to cost him. Malvida is chasing Ricciardo. It looks like he is going to get DRS in this area right here. And he does get DRS. As you can see, the rear flap open and Lupin is behind both of them. Malvida is taking the outside and it's close, but he gets the job done. Oh no, Pop Dog hits one of the McLarens, causing a yellow flag, and I think we have damage, and he hits the wall again. What is going on with the Red Bull? It looks like he is struggling on track. Here we have Malvida trying to gain some track position and lap time, but it appears he spins out and he hits the wall. Lupin is right behind him. What is going to happen here? Lupin goes for the straight, and it looks like they tap each other, getting Malvida and Lupin a drive-through penalty. Pop Dog in the Red Bull trying to make up for what he's done, and he hits the wall, causing definitely a safety car. This is not his race for him. At the safety car, Malvida spins and he hits the wall. Malvina has front weak damage and he hits the wall during the safety car. This is going to be tricky for him. We have the restart of the safety car going into turn 5 as we have here Loopy Kin trying to make move and Malvina behind there makes a move. Loopy Kin makes a move also on Ricardo. What a move from Loopy Kin going into that 7th turn. We have Loopy Kin against Malvina again. I hope it ends well for both of them. But Malvina takes the inside line and the Renault spins out, leaving both Loopy and Malvina passes him. We have Malvina behind the AlphaTauri. He is going to try to make a position here as he has DRS, as everyone is in the DRS train. He makes the move on the inside, gets that, and he's in front of Danny Kvyat. But in the background, Loopy Kin has spun out. Here is a replay of Loopy Kin spinning out. Looks like he had a good intention of passing it, but he went too fast and he hits the wall. That is not going to be good for him. Malvina and Leclerc takes first place, Malvina second. It is a 1-2 for Ferrari. What an amazing drive for both. Loopy Kin then finishes later and Pop Dog goes a little bit wide there, but he makes the finish and he finishes the race. What a race we had from these two. Here are the race results. And here are the team standings for the season so far. Thank you guys so much for watching M1F1 season here at Singapore, and we'll see you next race at Spa.